cool trick you can do with a salt shaker, a coin, and some napkins. What you do is you tell them, and I've got a dollar coin, but you can use any coin you want. You tell them you're going to make the coin disappear. And to do that, you're going to cover it up with the salt shaker. You take a few napkins, you open them up, and you set that on top. What you're doing is you're telling them you're going to make it even tougher because it'll be harder to get to the coin through all these napkins. And you take a few napkins, 3 or 4, you open them up, and you cover up the salt shaker over the coin. Now, the coin is still there. The coin is still sitting there. You cover it back up with a salt shaker, and then, just like that, oh my goodness, wait a second. I got confused. It's not the vanishing coin trick, it's the vanishing salt shaker trick. Now that's a neat trick. To do that trick, all you got to do is get a couple of napkins, a coin, and it helps if you're sitting down. It makes it a whole lot easier. And don't forget your salt shaker. Now, the whole point of using a coin is that's your distraction. You want them looking at the coin. I'm going to make the coin disappear. So this is what they're looking for. They're watching this. You cover it up. Now it works better with a salt shaker, a normal salt shaker, not this funny shaped salt shaker. I found this to be the most difficult salt shaker to vanish that I've ever used, and I've been doing this trick since I was about 5 years old. Anyway, you cover up the coin with the salt shaker. You take the napkins and you use it to form the shape of the salt shaker around there. You want to push it down so you get the top and the sides. Now mine's a funny shaped salt shaker, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. You're going to tell them you're going to make the coin disappear. This is what you do. You grab the salt shaker from here and you come over to the edge of the table to point out that the coin is still there. It hasn't vanished yet. Now what you're doing at the edge of the table is you're letting the salt shaker fall down into your lap. So, but you do it quickly. You say, no, the salt shaker, or the coin is still there. And it looks like you still have the salt shaker in your hand. But actually, it's down here in your lap. Make sure it doesn't hit the edge of the table. Get used to sliding back, and you don't have to make a big deal about it. Just say, look, and you point. The coin is still there. Let it fall. Come back up, and it's still shaped kind of like the salt shaker. And you say, okay, here we go, abracadabra, and you make it look like it. Wait a second, I messed up. It was the vanishing salt shaker or the pepper shaker, not the coin. That's such a neat trick. To make it come back, I normally don't make it come back, but if you wanted to, you could have a couple napkins go in your lap or something like that, pick them back up and say, well, I don't know where it's at. Hang on a second, abracadabra, and make it disappear or spill salt everywhere. That's a cool trick called the vanishing salt shaker.